Hello and happy Monday. So I've been super busy. I came back from New Jersey and I'm all settled in. Today is my first day of senior year, but I want to talk about the Mortal Instruments City of Bones movie that I actually saw on Wednesday, but I have created this video just for you. Personally, I would give it a B. I didn't come in with a lot of expectations just for the fact of, I know I brought this up in the last video, when the Twilight phase was here and I saw the movies, I just remember being highly disappointed because they didn't portray what was in my mind. And I haven't really seen a lot of book or movie adaptations since then. But I was really excited to see this. And so I'm just going to kind of go over what I thought were the big differences in case you've read the books. And so yeah. So one of the things that actually really stood out for me, and I know it's not that big of a difference, but at the same time, like, I just wish it would have been different. When Simon is abducted by the vampires, Simon was purposely kidnapped so that way Jace and Clary and the whole band would have to get there. And the whole Simon being a rat thing, I know it's not that important, but it's one of those things where I thought that that was a real bonding point for Jace and Clary in the book, and it made it less of a bonding point when Alec and Isabel are coming along. One of the things that I noticed kind of more after the movie and thinking about it was that there wasn't a whole lot of character building. With the book, I mean, it's what, 400 something pages, and we get to see this development between Jace and Clary and Simon as well. While the movie did a good job of trying to make sure that the important scenes in the movie were depicted, it almost went too fast, and I would have been okay with maybe not making those scenes so long or cutting out a scene here or there to make sure that the connection between Jace and Clary and Simon and Alec and Magnus too were all kind of there. But one of the biggest things that I was kind of not okay with was the end scene. It didn't happen in the Institute. Why are demons on holy ground? They couldn't have just like kind of thrown another scene on another set somewhere. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense from the book point of view, from the readers, but I am wondering if maybe they did that for the people who are seeing the movies and possibly not reading the books. It'll help make better sense of why in the third movie the demons are able to enter Alicante. But then, you know, playing devil's advocate, they make it such a big deal, demons can't invade, that it takes everyone by surprise. If this is something that can happen, I don't get it. As far as characters go, Isabel, she is a badass, and I absolutely love Isabel. She's probably one of my favorite characters in the books, as well as now the movies. I really liked Lily Collins as Clary and Jamie Campbell-Bower as Jace. While I wish there had been more of a building to a connection between them, they react to each other well, and I like that. Simon, I just knew him as a character was going to be great. Magnus, I wish so badly that it had been different, because Magnus looked perfect, but he was just very stale. He didn't have the flamboyance, or he didn't have wittiness that Magnus, in my head, that Cassandra Clare, I feel, writes in the books. I don't think that was portrayed very well. There was lines in the book that Magnus said in the movie that seemed very kind of like, while he was serious, he was also very kind of sarcastic about it all. And so I wish that that would have been portrayed better, and that we also really didn't get to see Alec a lot. Again, the whole character building, there just wasn't enough of it for you to feel sympathy toward Alec. So I wish that the whole Alec Magnus thing had been better developed, as well as the Clary, Jace, Simon triangle. Also, the music was a little overdone and a little melodramatic. The midnight flower scene where it's supposed to be all, oh, intense, first kiss, I love you type thing. All of a sudden, just the music, pop music comes on, and to me, it just ruins the mood. And that was something that I was personally looking really forward to, was the whole midnight flower scene. So I'm interested to see how people feel who haven't read the books. I really haven't encountered someone who's really seen the movie yet who hasn't read the books. If you're one of those people and you finish watching the movie, feel free to comment below. And also feel free to follow me on Goodreads and follow me on Twitter. So, yeah.